everyone, it's 10 o'clock, it's Monday, so it must be time for live exercise that we would normally be having at Newton St Sires. So here I am in my lounge, ready to deliver a fantastic little workout for you today. Now, the most important thing is that you are going to be safe wherever you are doing the class. Now, obviously, when you're at Newton St Sires, we do this, make sure we've got space, and you're going to do that right now in your lounge for me. Have you got space? Whiz round. Have you got space? Okay. Have you got space? Okay, good. Now, pets. Now, they're all going to have to go into their beds. So, we have to say the words, into your beds, everyone. Come on. Come on. Into your bed, Finnegan. Come on. Into your bed. Leslie, into your bed. Can you see them all get into their bed? Go on. Right, that's fine. So we've made our area space, our safe area, our space safe. Okay, that's really, really important. Check for flexes and rugs. Now I've done the very best I can in my lounge so that I've got space and to do the lighting, but there's only so much I can do. I've shut the blinds, but I'm afraid we'll have to just make do with the lighting, and I hope you can see me. So you've made your area safe. And another really important thing is, are you feeling well today in order to join in? I do have a little disclaimer here that I have to say. So obviously join me as long as you're feeling fit and well and that you work within a comfortable range. See your doctor if you've got any doubts whether or not you should be joining in. You're joining in at your own risk. Make sure you've got your trainers on, you've got your sports bra on, and what we're going to be doing today is this little plan. Now, we're going to start with a warm-up. Then we are going to be doing some HIIT. I know you love that on a Monday morning. We're going to be doing some HIIT. Then we are going to do the first ever Way to Fitness silent disco. Now, I said in the group that we're going to have a go at doing X's and O's, because I know you love that, and also cheap thrills. So the way that's going to work is I've asked you if you can have access to that music. So some of you will say, Alexa, play me X's and O's. Okay, and then obviously press go and it works. If you don't have those two classes, those two songs, it doesn't matter. When we're doing it, you know the Andy, I've Gone Black. You know what to do. You can just join in. I'll be doing the moves, okay, but you've got to provide the music. That's how it's going to work, okay? If it doesn't work, we never have to do it again. Now, the reason why we're doing the silent disco is because using music online is absolutely fraught with copyright issues. I can't play any of the music I normally play in class because I have only got a music license in order to be able to play in real life, okay? So I pay about £350 a year to be able to use music in my classes, but I can't then use that same music online. There's lots and lots of rules and regulations. So I've had to buy new music. It's not the sort of music that we're used to, but it's all I can use online. So we have those limitations to work around. It won't be a problem. I can still get you hot and sweaty this morning. But that's why we're trialing the silent disco. We won't be able to do any dances with that music for our little songs unless you're able to play at your end, because I can't play it over mine. I had a go last week on the Tuesday Keep Moving class, and I did a couple of, I did Donna Summer and Skinny Jeans, and I got all these Facebook and YouTube, you can't do that, you have broken X, Y, and Z rules. So that was a steep learning curve. So anyway, that's why the music's going to be different. And then after our little silent disco, we're going to have a stretch. My plan is that this session will last about 45 minutes. So are you ready to go? I can't hear you. Are you ready to go? I really, really hope so. Okay, so let us crack on, and we are going to start with our warm-up. Now, thinking about what you're wearing, have you got some sort of sports bra on, a supportive bra at least, and also trainers on your feet? That's what I want you to be having. Lovely clear floor, and we're going to start with our warm-up. I want you thinking about your posture. I want you standing upright, shoulders relaxed and down, having that lovely awareness of those core muscles. gently drawing your tummy, those muscles in, imagining you are wearing a belt, maybe 3 out of 10. Okay, work within your own level and let's have some fun. Now, your constructive feedback will be incredibly important as the sessions go on, so that I know it's maybe to position myself differently or whatever. Your constructive criticism will be really appreciated, okay? So we are going to start with our warm-up. So I'm going to put on some music and we'll do that. So make sure you've got your drink at the ready, but not too close so you don't kick it. And we'll have regular drink slots to make sure that we stay hydrated. Right, so let's get the music on for our warm-up. Right, here we go. Can you hear the music? Now, I need to know, I'm going to stand here, can you hear that music? I want a few thumbs up. Oh, good. I can see that Kate's there, Sharon's there, Karina's there, Margaret Jones is there. Now, could somebody give me a thumbs up if you can hear the beats? Can you do that for me? Let's march. I can turn it up if I need to, but I don't really want to have to shout. Oh, Andy's giving me a thumbs up.
A bit louder would be different.
A bit louder, okay. Right. Okay, that is as loud as it goes. So we march. Stand tall. Let's do a little step touch to start with. Here we go. And gently swing the arms. The point of this warm-up is to get you warm. And as we know, motion is lotion. Let's march on the spot, do some shoulder shrugs. Lift and roll the shoulders. Shrugs again for 4. 1, 2. Lift and roll. Fantastic. Stretch and reach. Here we go. Stretch. You're moving the legs. Take the arms high. And down we go. Up again, feet wide. We're going to do some gentle squats down. Now this is like sitting bottom in the bucket. Brilliant. We've got 4 more. So side on, you can see what we're doing. Last 2. Now we're doing some waist twists. Hips forward, we're going to look over that shoulder and swap sides. Brilliant. So we're just rotating round. 4 more. Last 2. We're going to do side bends down the right. Here we go. Stretch. So we're imagining we're between 2 panes of glass and we're just moving side to side. Last 2. Okay, we're going to just march on the spot. Here we go. And march. Arms wide. We're going to go in and left. A few more. Last few. And we're going to move on to hamstring curls. Brilliant. So you're trying to kick your bottom. Let's move on to single, single, double. Single, single, and double. And again. Few more sets. Double. 1 more. Let's go back to marching. Take it from the top. Lift and roll the shoulders. Brilliant. Again, shrugs. And lift and roll. Fantastic. Let's stretch across. Make it a bit bigger this time. Take the arms up. Take them down. Up again, feet wide. Let's get lower on our squats now. Down. Brilliant. Few more. Good work. Let's do a waist twist. Round we go. If you want to make it bigger, you can straighten the arm. Or just keep the elbow bent. You choose. Last 2. We're going to do side bends down the right, a bit bigger. Down we slide. So imagine you're between those panes of glass. You're not leaning forwards or back. 4 more. Last 2. Okay, we're going to march or jog, arms and lift up. So you're going to be doing jogging now, or marching is fine. You're going to put in as much action as you can. Okay, now it's hamstring curls. We're going to go step. So you can do it a little bit more gusto if you want to. We just want you to get warmer. Few more. So let's change it to single, single, double. Single, single, and then double on this side. Again, single, single, and double. 2 more sets. 1 more. Fantastic. Let's do some heel digs forwards. So I'm doing those single, single, double as well. And again, just trying to move so you can see my feet. Again. Let's do some kicks forwards again. So nice and strong. If you want to be doing, working a little bit harder, you can add your tiger bounce. Few more. So let's just take this from the very top with our shoulder shrugs in a march. Brilliant. Lift and roll the shoulders. Shrugs again for 4. Keep marching on the bottom. Lift and roll the shoulders. Brilliant. Stretch and reach my figure. Come on. Take it up. Up we go. And down we go. Up again, feet wide. Let's get low on our squats and down. So the lower you go, that's fantastic, the more you're going to feel it. Okay, 4 more. Last 2. Then we're doing our waist twist, hips stay forward, let's stretch around. So it could be a bent arm or a straight one. Making sure that you don't knock the wall. 4 more. Last 2. Brilliant. Side bends. We're going lower down the sides. Few more. Excellent. 4 more. Last 2. We're going to march with those I'm innocent officer arms. And in, and left, in, and left. So you can march this or jog it. You choose. Keep everything moving. We're going to do some big hips forward. You can step or jump these. This is only the warm up, but we've got to be warm. That's fantastic. We're going to do heel digs forwards. Single, single, double, and single, single, and double. And again. Oh, I need Leslie on the front row to keep me in check. She's very good on technicalities. Oh, we're going to march and jump. So I'm visualising my wonderful new exercise class with Leslie and Margaret and Liz and all your faces. It's keeping you going. Right, let's take it down. Keep marching. Okay, keep marching. Right, so I'm now going to talk you through the exercises that we are going to do for our HIIT. Okay, so keep marching. What I don't want you to do is to get cold. Okay, so we are going to be doing 50-10. So you're going to be working for 50 seconds and you are going to be resting for 10. Okay, so our first move is 4 kicks forwards. I seem to have frozen, Andy. And then 4 jacks. And they can be half or whole jacks. The next one is a skater. That's when you step and pause, side to side. Imagine you're a Russian speed skater, head to toe in black lycra, about to win the Winter Olympics, okay? 4 skaters, and then 2 slow squats. And those squats, you could add a little jump in the middle if you wanted to. We're going to be punching forwards. You're going to be on your side, facing, hands, chest height, punching forwards for 4. You can step this or you can jump it. So side on, I'll show you, you're going to be doing that, okay? We're going to be travelling up the pole. You know that. So basically, jogging on the spot, imagining you're climbing up a greasy pole and there's a walnut whip on the roof, you know, that sort of thing. Or you could swap walnut whip for a healthy bowl of cherries. Then we're going to do 4, just looking at my notes, 4 heels. 4 heel digs, and then we're going to jog with the arms, like we did in the warm-up. Okay, and then Leslie's favourite, scoop and shoot. Scoop and shoot. And then we're going to twist. So Shell, are you ready and waiting? Oh, I hope so. Tell you what, have a quick sip of water while I put on the music and we're ready to roll. But keep on moving. Do not stand still. I'm just going to have a quick drink of water as well. That's it. Now I'm going to need the hands up again. Is the music about right? Okay. So, right.
This workout is 15 seconds effort.
Does that sound about right? We're going to start with those 4 kicks. Here we go. And okay, jacks. They can be half or whole jacks. Let's do some kicks. Now I want Andy to come through the door and tell me if the music's loud enough. He's trying to work in the kitchen because he's working from home. He's meant to be keeping an eye on me as well. What does he say? Okay. Keep going. He says move it to the microphone. Are you keep going? I hope you are. That's it. Brilliant. 4 jacks. 4 kicks. 4 jacks, half or whole.
3, 2,
Brilliant.
10 seconds rest.
Okay, excellent. So the next one is 4 skaters and 2 squats.
3, 2,
4 skaters. 1, 2. Now squats down. Skaters for 4. 1. Land heels. 2 squats. Down. You can do a boop, boop. Skaters. Squat down. Skaters. And squats for 2. Again, skaters. Squats for 2. Down. Skaters. Hope you're feeling as hot as I am. Brilliant. Skaters. 2 squats. Down. Skaters.
4, 3, 2,
Brilliant. How
10
much?
seconds rest.
Let's punching now. Shoulders relaxed. Arms at shoulder height. Punching forwards for 4. Stepping or jumping. 1 and 1, 2, 3. Change sides. Change again. Standing really nice and tall. Punching at shoulder height. Again. And change. Change. Woo. Fantastic. Change again. And change. Woo. Oh gosh. 50 is quite a long time, isn't it? Again. I knew you'd want to work hard after a weekend like we've all had. Woo. Fantastic. Keep going. And change. Woo. Change again.
4, 3, 2,
Well done.
10 seconds
I was
rest.
beginning to wonder if she'd forgotten. Right, we're going up the pole now, and we're going to travel it round your space safely.
3,
Stand tall, up the pole and up. And round we go, and up. Woohoo! So use your available space. Climb up the pole. Come on. If you've got a little space, just stay on the spot. You'll be fine, but just keep going. Woo-hoo. That's nice. Keep trotting, everyone. Halfway there, that means 20 seconds left. There you go. Come on. No slacking. tracking?
4, 3, 2, 1.
Brilliant.
10 seconds rest.
Okay, I'm going to let you get a quick drink. Then we're going to do 2 more. Okay, so keep moving. Don't slow down, but have a quick drink. And the next one is 4 heel digs and jogging, all right? So heel digs are like this, or you can add the bounce, okay? 4 heels and jogging with I'm Innocent arms. Okay, so let's restart the music. Now you've had your little drink. Okay, 4 heel digs forwards.
4, 3.
We can do this. 1 and. Now you're going to jog. Actually, I'm just heel digs forwards. We are going to jog this time, Emma Healy. Heels. Jog. Brilliant. Forwards. March or jog. And in. And left. Again. Woo! Fantastic. March or jog. And in. And left. Heels. March or jog. Brilliant. Heels. March or jog. Brilliant.
3, 2,
We are fantastic.
10 seconds rest.
Okay, finished. Scoop and shoot. Go as low as you want and then twist.
3, 2,
1 and scoop and shoot. Scoop and shoot. This is for the exercise, ladies. Oh, they love this. Go as low as your knees will allow. Brilliant. So you're shooting the netball. And left. And left. Woo! Oh, we're meant to be twisting. Oh, never mind. Let's add some twisting. Here we go. And twist. Again. 2 more sets. 1 more. We're going to go back to scoop and shoot. Scoop and shoot. Again. Woo! Great work.
4, 3, 2,
Well done.
10 step 1.
You don't say, ladies.
60 seconds.
Huh. So how are we all doing? Tell me. I'm a bit hot and sweaty here. I'm going to open my window. You go and have a drink and you open your window if you need to. We're going to keep our environments comfortably warm. Right. March. You know that the quicker our recovery happens after exercise, the fitter we are. So as we go on with these classes at home, in your very own lounge, from my very own lounge, we're all going to get fitter, but only when we do them, not just watch them. Okay, so now it's time for our very first Way to Fitness silent disco. Now the first track we're going to do is Elking's. Anyway, it's called X's and O's. X's and O's, X's and O's, they haunt me. Yeah, that one. Okay, I think it's Elking, but it's X's and O's anyway, and I know you will know it. Now, I'm just going to talk you through, for those of you who haven't done this before, I'll talk you through the moves first. So you're going to start marching. Now, if you've got a tiny weeny space, march on the spot for 4. Otherwise, you come forwards for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, stretch across and back. 2, 3, 4. Do it the same. So do that twice. Then we're going to do a slow box step. Then same side but 2 faster ones. Brilliant. Then we do a slow box step starting here. Then 2 fast. Brilliant. Then we step across, step back, and little shuffle round, step back, and little shuffle round again, step and back, and little shuffle round, step and back, and little shuffle to the front. Then with the chorus, X's and the O's, they haunt me. Then I say, go round in a figure of 8, skipping or marching with nice wavy arms back to the start, and then we go back to marching forwards. So This is when the experiment starts. So basically, I'm going to put on my Andes wireless headphones, and I'm going to press the button, and I'll say 5, 6, 7, and then as I say 8, you press your go button, and we should all be able to do this together. Are you up for a challenge? I am. Right, I'm going to get my wireless headphones on. I've had my instructions. Shove them in your ears and just get them to stay there. That's it. Okay. Are you hooked up? Okay. I've got my phone. I've got my tracks on my phone. That's it. So if you don't have access to this song, it doesn't matter. You can just jog along to something on the radio. Okay. Right. Here's to our first ever Way to Fitness Silent Disco doing. It is El King, X's and O's by El King. Should we have a go? Okay. Right. Here we are. So. Hold on. Keep marching. 5, 6, 7, go. Oh, hold on, stop, sorry. I'm not at the beginning. I just had a little, Right, we are going back. Okay, sorry, bit of a false start there. I'm going to El King now. 5, 6, 7, and 1, 2, uno. Here we go, and 1, 2, 3, 4. And back, woo. Stretch. Forwards. Brilliant. And back. Okay, 1 slow box and. My name. It's too fast. Slow box. Too fast. Brilliant. Now step across. Shuffle and turn. This way. Woohoo! And then. Last time. Now it's X's and O's. Here we go. X. Now figure of 8. Go. Here we go. Round we go. Again. Brilliant. So we're going to go back to that marching forwards. Here we go. 5, 6, 7, and stretch. And back. Stretch. Forwards. Woo. And back. Brilliant. 1 slow box and slow. Too fast. Slow box. Too fast. Brilliant. Now step across. Shuffle and turn. Again. Again. Last time. X's and O's. Wiggle. Now I'm going to skip round figure of 8. Go. And again. X's and O's. Wiggle. We're going to figure of 8. Round we go. And again. X's. Brilliant. Little step touch. Woo, we are doing so good. Okay, we're going to step across. Here we go. And shuffle and turn. This way. Again. Last time. It's X's and O's. Wiggle. We're going to go round figure of 8. Go. Other way. I think we're going to do it again. Wiggle. Round we go. Figure of 8. And back. Ready for X's and O's? Now keep wiggling to the end of your song. We were magic. Well, That was an experience, wasn't it? Have a little drink and cue up Cheap Thrills. Now that is by Sia, which is spelled S-I-A. I'm feeling this, are you, I hope? There are 15 people watching right now, and I'm absolutely delighted. Thank you, all 15 people. And many of you will be watching it again. Right, okay. I'm getting my breath back. I'm working today. Right, so we're now going to get the music for Cheap Thrills. Okay, let me just remind you, let's march, and I'm going to show you the moves for Cheap Thrills. Okay, here we go. So the music for Cheap Thrill, the moves for Cheap Thrills go like this. We go down and down and up and up. Down and down and up and up. So into the corners. Our feet are nice and wide because then we're going to jump in, jump out and point. Okay. In the chorus, I don't need no money, and then we waft. Okay. There will be a single arm lift towards the end. But there's lots of this. So get that pattern into your head. So shall we just do Cheap Thrills? Ooh, I've lost my headphone. Okay. Oh dear, what have I done wrong? Oh, I think I had it in the wrong way. I tell you, there's hope for us all for this technology, Lark. Okay, so are you ready for a little bit of Cheap Thrills? I hope so, because I am. And again, I'll try and be a bit more slick on the timings this time with the start. But as I say, we've never done this before, so it's all a bit new. Okay, so let's get it all ready. And I will count you down for pressing your on button at the same time. So I'm going to press it in 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, can you hear your music? Now we're going to go up and down with the arms. Ready and. Again. 2 more. 1 more. Now jump in with the feet. Wave. Jump in. Point. We're going to run for 6 like the Bionic Woman. Wave the arms. And run. Wave. No money. And waft. Barbie. No money. And waft. Now we're going to go back to the up arms. Here we go. Ready and. 2 more. 1 more. Now jump in with the feet. Gonna wave. Jump in. Point. We're gonna run for 6 and wave. And run. Woo. Wave. No money. And waft. Again, no money. Here we go. And waft. Woo! Now we're going to do a single arm lift. Start with the right and lift, lift, push. Brilliant. 4 more. Now it's back to the chorus, no money. Here we go. And waft. Again, no money. Here we go. And waft. Fantastic. Running again and woo! Wave and run. Wave. No money. And waft. again, I think there's no money last time. And waft. Now we're going to take our both arms up and do a little squat. We're going to go lift, lift, lift. Now go over and up. Lift, 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 over. Again, lift, 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 over. One more. What? Over and out. Yes. Well, it was a success from my end. I'll wait to hear how it was with you. Right, grab yourselves a little drink. Take out your earplugs. Oh my, that was fun, wasn't it? Whew. So grab yourself a drink and we are going to do a little relaxation and a stretch now. So have a drink first. Whew. Okay. I really hope you felt like you've done some moving this morning. Now, at the end of this live broadcast, live class, straight at the end, I'm going to stop it because that's going to be the session Andy's going to be emailing to everybody. Then I'm going straight back on the Way to Fitness Champions Facebook page to do a live to get your feedback. Now, this is the first ever session I've done, so your feedback will be really, really useful. So, just while you're getting your breath back, we'll be walking around having a drink. While you're walking around having a drink, get your mat and maybe take your shoes and socks off if you want to, or maybe just keep your socks on, because when we're lying and stretching on the mat, we want to feel as free and as comfortable as we can, okay? So, I'm going to have a drink, I'm going to take my shoes off and get my mat, I'll put it on the floor, and I'm going to dim the lights. Well, you know, I won't dim the lights because you can't see me, but you dim your lights and just get yourself a nice environment to relax and stretch in. Okay. So I'm going to get my mat. Oh, here's one I prepared earlier. And I'm going to put them on the floor and I'm going to lie next to my flowers. Those are my Mothering Sunday flowers for my daughter. And these are my tulips from Amsterdam. When we were there last summer, I picked up those nice tulips. I'm very pleased with those. Right, okay, so I'm going to put my mat where you can see me with any luck. And I might just angle this down just a little bit more. That's it. Okay. Now, we're going to be doing a relaxation, so I'll take my shoes off. And we're going to do just a little stretch, all right? So take the shoes off. That's it. I think you can all still see me. That's it. Now, there are various bits of equipment. Many of you have a cotton yoga band. This is very good for hamstring stretching. Now, because I can't assume that everybody does have a cotton yoga band, we're going to start with a standing hamstring stretch. Okay. Now, the thing about mats is that you don't really want to stand on them because they can be slippy. So for my standing stretches, I'm going to be on the floor. Okay. All we're doing is a standing hamstring stretch. All the other stretches are going to be done on the floor. Okay, so bear with me. So our feet are a hip distance apart. We're going to bend the knees, take the right leg forwards, and draw those toes up and put your hands on the bent knee and look up. So side on, this is what you're doing. You've got a nice straight line here. You're pushing your bottom back, you're looking up. And you're flexing the foot, so you're drawing those toes up. And you should be feeling this stretch in your hamstrings, in your calf. This is a lovely hamstring stretch. You can make it bigger by pushing your bottom up towards the ceiling like you're a duck diving down to the bottom of the pond. That's it. So you're feeling that lovely stretch. That's lovely. And then we're just going to gently come up. Okay. Now back to feet a hip distance apart. Bend the other leg. Take the other leg forward so it's straight. Draw the toes up for that flex. I'll show you side on. Hands on the bent knee, looking up. Straight line, okay? Ankle, knee, hip, nice straight line. And remember, look up, push your bottom towards the ceiling. I'm a bit confused because the church bells are ringing. On my watch, it says 22:11. Is that correct, Andy? You can't hear me. Are you feeling that stretch here and here? Excellent. Our church bells are a bit random, if I'm honest. But they don't usually strike at 22:11. Right, okay, we come. So we're now going to get our mat and we're going to kneel on it for a nice cat stretch. I'm just going to check the time. Oh, it is, I am correct. It's the church bells have gone potting. Right, so we're going to take ourselves down to our mat. Now you can either use a mat or a thick towel, okay, to kneel on. Now when we're doing our cat stretch, we'd like the knees under the hips, we'd like the wrists under the shoulders, and we want to gently spread the fingers out. Okay, so we've got a lovely long back, and again, we've got that lovely connection with our core muscles. So we're looking down to the mat to start with. We're going to gently arch the back up and lower the head down for our cat stretch, like a really angry cat that's just met my pack of dogs. The cat always has its own way. Stretching through the back and shoulders. That's it. And then we reverse this shape. We lower the back down, we look up, and we're making a little hollow with the back. Okay. So again, this time we're going to arch the back up, lower the head down, feeling that stretch through your back and shoulders. Are you feeling it? Oh good, I hope so. And then lower the back down, look up, push the bottom out. Excellent. And then just come up and just give those wrists a little bit of a figure of 8. That's it. Just to relax those. Now the next thing we're going to do is we're going to lie flat on our tummy for a quad stretch. Now your quads are your thigh muscles. If you don't like lying on your tummy, you can stand by the wall, bring your heel towards the bottom, push the hips forward for a lovely stretch here. So I know some of you choose to do that. That's absolutely fine. And by pushing your hips forward, you'll get a better stretch. Okay, so I'm going to do this down on the floor. I'm going to lower myself down. Rest your forehead on the back of your hand. Lovely long body. Bring one heel towards the bottom. If you can't reach, you could grab your sock or you could use a band round your foot and hoop-lie your foot and draw it in. Now to get a bigger stretch, you can push your hips into the mat to really feel that stretch down the front of that bent leg. Are you feeling that? I can't quite hear you. Oh, yeah, you are. Good. Okay, that's great. Well done, everybody. I'm visualizing my whole class in Newton Society. There is a sea of smiling faces, and I really hope that you've enjoyed this morning. That's it. Okay. So we're going to gently let go of that foot. We're going to swap arms, rest the forehead on the back of the other hand, and draw the other heel in towards the bottom. Push the hips forward into the mat, feeling a lovely stretch down the front of the other bent leg. And again, hips in, push into the mat for a bigger stretch. That's excellent. Okay, so we're going to gently lower that down. Hands by the shoulders, push yourself back. Now, if you're able to, we're going to sit back on our heels. Now, if you've got a green ball or a cushion, you could put it between your bottom and your heels, and that will make the angle of the knees more comfortable for some people with slightly achy knees. As we sit in this position, we're going to have our toes together and our knees apart, and we're just going to gently stretch the arms forward. Now, if you want to, you can just come a little bit forward and you're looking down to the mat. If you're able to, inch your hands forward, lower your chest down, and try and keep these elbows off the mat. We're going to breathe in. As we breathe out, just lower the chest down towards the mat, but try and keep the elbows lifted for that superb stretch down your upper back and your shoulders.
Breathe in. As we breathe out, melt the chest, lower down again. Oh, are you feeling this? Gosh, I am. Oh, it's lovely. It's just so lovely to stop, isn't it? And just to move and to relax and to breathe and to know you're with friends. One more time, breathe in, and as you breathe out, melt lower. Excellent. Okay, so we're staying in this position, but we're going to add on a little side stretch. So you're going to carry on looking down to the mat, then walk your hand over to the right side like a giant windscreen wiper, and finish by putting your left hand on the back of the right hand for that lovely side stretch. Can you feel that side stretch? Oh, good. Walk your hands back to the middle, remain looking down, and walk over to the left side. And you can put your hand on so your right hand goes on the back of the left hand. You're looking down to feel the stretch on your right side. Excellent. That's it. Walk your hands forward and then gently come up to sitting. Okay, so we are going to carefully get off our mats. Put one foot flat on the floor, two hands on the knee and come up to standing. That's it. And to finish, we are just going to have, we're just going to bend our knees. I'm just going to get this right. That's it. So we are stepping away from the mat, okay, so that we stay safe. Feet are good, hip distance apart. Just relax those shoulders. Okay, so we're going to bend the knees. As we come down, take a deep breath in. And as we stretch up to the top, we breathe out. So let's go down again. Breath in. Big stretch up. And breathe out. One more time. Down we go. Big breath in. And breathe out. Fantastic. And give yourselves a huge round of applause. You were magnificent. Well done. So I'm going to finish this video now by pressing the end button. So that's the end of our first ever Monday morning live exercise session. I hope you enjoyed it. Then I'm going to go straight back on the Facebook group live, and you can give your feedback. Okay, thank you everyone. Oh dear, how do I do this?